I'd like to lead off with a story about a study we did in California. And this is a standard office building. We retrofitted a space with individual controls. So the people at the desk, a little meter on there, know how much light's on the desk, turn it on, turn it off, total control, took it away from the building automated system and gave it to the people. And they thought with the new technology of the lights they might get a 30% reduction in energy cost. But they didn't take into account the human behavior factor. Got 60% reduction in energy cost because it turns out that people turned the lights down most of the time. They didn't override the system to add more light. Worth knowing that part of that was education. There's 400 times as much electric light in office buildings today as there was a century ago.
Wow.
And our eyes are not 400 times worse. So it's that kind of do the study, then get the knowledge out there, and people will behave differently. So it's using that sort of metric-based approach that I think is a really powerful way. And the other thing is, you talked about you don't want to get off of greening and into telework. Well, they're totally interrelated.
Absolutely.
We talked about Snowmageddon. We had some days as many as 56% of the people who were at home actually online working. Tremendous amount of work actually did get done, and that's why the Vaughn's talk about enabling the mobile workforce. The fact is, we're already mobile. And so we do need to enable it. The other thing that I think is pretty cool at GSA is we're moving into some swing space to renovate the existing building. It's been 1918, never modernized since 1918. It's got 1,900 window air conditioning units, and so it's really overdue. But we're taking the opportunity to really experiment. And just one example, I mean, you think about who's the group who's least likely to change. You might say the lawyers. But actually, our lawyers at GSA have reduced their geographic footprint by 47% moving into the swing space. Just looking at how they work, when they work, and where they work. So you reduce your geographic footprint, your carbon footprint goes down even more. It's the easiest way to reduce your carbon. It's just to use less.
Absolutely. Terrific.